Being a corporate executive did not hinder her to fulfill her desire to help others, particularly our country's educators. Our guest for today is the person behind Gabay Guro, a program which honors and supports the teachers in the country through scholarship grants and livelihood programs, among others. And because of this, she was awarded as one of the outstanding young men for community service in 2013. Please welcome PLDT First Vice President and Controller, Ms. CHAYE Revilla. Good morning, CHAYE.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Thank you for having me here.
Congratulations,
Yes,
on the award.
congratulations.
Thank you.
For community service, that's right.
Yes.
You know, Gabay Guro is a flagship project of the PLDT Smart Foundation, and it is run by volunteers of the PLDT Managers Inc. But you founded and spearheaded this and organized Gabay Guro. Has this always been your personal advocacy to be able to, you know, develop teachers?
Yes, I actually believe that education is a good equalizer. No? If a person has an education, then he has a better chance of furthering his life. And the only way for us to do that is to really help our teachers. Before we did Gabay Guro, we actually had a short discussion with the DepEd and asked them how we could help Department of Education, and they said they have budget for facilities already, but they actually don't have much budget for teachers development. So we went into helping the teachers, and with helping our teachers, kasi there's a multiplier effect. You help one teacher, you help their families, and the students and the families that they actually teach year on year.
That's true.
By
That's
teachers'
true.
development, what do you mean by that? What kind of development or activities or training do you do for teachers?
The pillars for Gabay Guro actually evolved through time. The first thing that we did was to provide scholarship programs. We have about 800 scholars right now. We've graduated about 200. We have 28 state university partners nationwide. So we did scholarships. We also do trainings. We've actually trained about 12,000 teachers already, also nationwide. This is in conjunction with the DepEd. They tell us where to go. We do have a lot of training programs like IT programs, English proficiency, because we believe that right now the BPO industry is the biggest thing for the Philippine economy, right, in terms of employment. So we also do seeding by teaching them English.
Math and science.
Math
How
and
about that
science.
as well?
We do that also. And we also have livelihood programs, educational and housing facilities. We also provide schools and computer labs. And we also have the tribute program for teachers. We do events for them. Yeah, and we have a tribute card for teachers where they enjoy benefits and discounts from various establishments.
You've built schools, right, in Bohol,
Yes,
and in Cebu, and in Leyte.
We are going to inaugurate schools in Leyte, twin classrooms in Tacloban and Palo. You've actually mentioned 700 houses in Palo, right? We're also complementing that with twin classrooms in Palo, and also in Ormoc, and in Samar, and also in Capiz.
And your scholarship program, I understand you've already have how many scholars, and what do you look for in these aspiring teachers?
Our scholars are actually BS education. They have a choice of whether they want to major in math or science. Also, they can also teach in elementary or high school, right? The state universities, our partner state universities, actually make the choice for us. They have to comply and to qualify with all their requirements.
Just to give us an idea, because what the organization is about is Gabay Guro, so about teachers. So just to give us an idea, what are the challenges that the teachers are facing these days that you think that they deserve more and they're not getting?
Actually, the teachers right now, they really just need for us to appreciate them. Most of them, the teachers that we have trained, they have said that they've been teaching for 30 years, but they have never been trained, ever. So even if they're already retiring, we still want to give them tribute. So there.
At
What
least
about
there's that
benefits
desire.
and salary? And I mean, do they seem
This
happy
is-
with that?
This is quite interesting because we remember here in Daybreak, we interviewed somebody from the DepEd, and he said that the salary of public school teachers could even be higher than private school teachers. I mean, is that true? Is that happening?
Actually, it's a good thing right now that the government has recognized the importance of teachers, diba? So I think for public school teachers, they've increased the salaries. But for us to also augment their their income, we're actually providing livelihood programs for them.
Or benefits, or I mean, you talk to these teachers on a regular basis, right? What are those stories that they share with you, or the challenges that you hear, and that maybe you you know, you kind of feel for them?
Actually, as what you've mentioned earlier, it's really about the low income. So we're not only helping them out with livelihood programs for themselves, but also for their families. So we've extended for their husband and wife, their kids, like that. So we went into helping them put up their own internet cafes, small cafes from PLDT, and we also encourage them to do reloading through Smart and Sun.
Yeah, it's
a cyber things.
Cyber, ano nga yung tawag?
Cyberia.
Cyberia, yeah.
It's very popular for teachers. So, kasi they're also knowledgeable of the fact that the internet can be used as a research tool for their students. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So just the little things go a long way.
And also, we've partnered with a foundation. It's a microfinancing organization. So if they also want to venture into certain other businesses that we're not into, so we can give them some startup funds.
I'm curious, CHAYE, who was your most favorite teacher, or a teacher that influenced you the most, that maybe until now you still remember and you'd like to be able to multiply her?
Oh, Sister Mercy Merced. I am still in touch with her right now. I went to CIC in Cebu. She's actually the dean also in La Concordia right now, but we're still in touch with each other. And she's also my prayer warrior. So she's almost 70 now, but we're still in touch.
What did she tell you when you were younger that until now you still have it with you? Because sometimes teachers have that effect on us.
Yes, all throughout our
Whether
we take with us throughout our lives.
Yeah. She was my Christian living teacher. So the values that you learn, you really debug, because most of the formative years of a man's life is with the teachers. When you go to school Monday to Friday, 8 to 5. So Sister Mercy was the one who really encouraged me, because I remembered before, when I was in grade 3, I baked a cupcake for her, and then she had allergies or something. She said, I almost killed her.
What did you put in that cupcake?
Not allergy.
I don't know, something, yung mga coloring ba.
Okay.
Anyway, but she didn't get angry at me. She said, you bake some more, I'll still eat it. But she never discouraged me. So it was I don't know, for me.
Do you still bake?
Sometimes.
With colors?
I will try. My husband is watching right now. I will bake for you, mahal.
Ay, okay.
Mayor Strike Revilla, hello.
Do you still remember, Amelin, your favorite teacher?
I do remember my physics teacher, because I'm not, unlike you, I'll never be a controller, because math and science wasn't really I wasn't getting high grades there, but I remember having a physics teacher because she made it sound so easy. You know how it
Maybe
is?
easy for you.
Well, at least,
Right.
Yeah, but she did. She did. I mean, teachers do have that effect on us.
That's
when she makes you feel good about yourself, and she makes you believe that you can do it even if you're afraid of it. So
yes. I mean, there is that saying. I mean, everyone knows it, that the children are our future, and the teachers mold these children.
That's right.
So it's very important to give a lot of attention to our teachers.
And your slogan is very nice: changing lives of those who changed ours.
Yes, because we wouldn't be who we are right now if not for our teachers. They are our second parents.
Exactly. So they need all the help that we can get. And Gabay Guro is not only exclusively for PLDT Smart members.
We do have a lot of volunteers from other companies as well.
Can anyone volunteer?
Yes, you're both welcome to volunteer.
What can we volunteer
Time and
for?
effort, actually. And it's also good that our pillars kasi are evolving. So right now, there's also a pillar that we're developing, media, so you can actually be part of it.
That's right.
What other projects that you do have
in the pipeline?
Our Gabay Guro program kasi is an everyday thing. So apart from our scholarships, which we really mentor our scholars naman, we really try to meet with them. We also have a housing facility. The first one that we did was in Daet, Camarines Norte, through Mayor Sarion, Tito Sarion. We're also looking into developing classroom facilities that can float. So just in case there are storm surges or like flooding and everything. So we're trying to develop one in Navotas with Mayor John Ray Tiangco.
In Navotas, yes. We were just talking about that earlier because these are new technologies that are used in other countries, like in Denmark, I think Amsterdam as well, where they have this floating houses and classrooms. So it's possible to have these structures.
We look forward to that actually because
Yeah,
that's our usual
like
problem, you know, flooding
Yes.
streets. So I guess at least if our, you know, our schools will remain intact, that's always something that we can look forward to.
We really have to adapt to the environment.
Yeah.
kasi.
Yes, yes, and
Well-
it would avoid. I mean, in the long run, you know, because if it continuously being flooded, then there's the wear and tear of the classrooms or the school. But if it's not affected, then in the long run, you will be saving money.
And in addition to that, maybe you could help out with a problem that usually it's being used as evacuation centers.
Yes.
Maybe in the
Yes,
long
yes.
run, you know, Gabay Guro can help out with that.
That's right. Right now, we have 8 classroom facilities in Cebu that actually withstood the earthquake and Yolanda as well. So sana nga I was able to show pictures that our school facility was still intact and the rest are down.
Well, CHAYE, congratulations once
Congratulations.
again for being one of the outstanding young men. Of course, CHAYE is a woman.
Thank you.
And more power to you, and we look forward to more projects from Gabay Guro.
Yes, all the
Thank
best.
you.
All the
Thank
best.
you. Thanks very much.